good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is. Hello, thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be going over my January TBR, choosing with TBR prompts, like Rachel Catherine does. I'm pretty sure she's the first person to do this. So I wrote some prompts down and threw them in a mug. If you don't know what the TBR prompt jar is. And I threw some books that I've had on my TBR for a while, some newer, some old, I suppose, and threw them on the cart here. And today I'm going to choose about maybe 7 or 8 books, depending on how long some of them are, to try to read for January. So to get right into it, the first book I choose is by an author I have not read before. So I did have a book in mind. There are a lot of authors I've not read before on here. There are some that I have, but a lot that I have not. And I picked up this book at the beginning of the month. It's By Any Other Name by Erin Cotter. I saw this at my local bookstore and I got so excited by the premise of it. I think just like look at that cover. You cannot tell me, 1, that this is not beautiful, and 2, that this does not remind you of someone. There's lighting. But anyways, I've been wanting to read this by Erin Cotter before. I don't know how many books they've written before, actually, if any. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. But either way, I'm excited to read this. So, By Any Other Name by Erin, I hope I'm saying her last name right, Erin Cotter. So, By Any Other Name by Erin Cotter is first for an author I've not read before. So, starting this off strong. I'm so excited. Okay, for the second book, it's a book I have previously started. Okay, so I checked earlier. I think I've started 4 books previously on here that I've kind of like soft DNF, have not finished, which I usually don't restart books. I tend to just pick up where I left off, which I usually do okay with. But there's 4 books on here that I have not read or continued to read after putting down, and that's A Flicker in the Dark, Hello Stranger, The Little Friend, and I believe Mexican Gothic. So out of these 4, I'm really not ready to pick up Hello Stranger and The Little Friend yet. You know, if we're going to do By Any Other Name, I think I'm going to do Mexican Gothic, because I think it's time for me to get back into this one. I only read like a chapter or 2, but I think I'm going to go back into... I probably will restart this one, but I think I'm going to do Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia for the second book. For the third book, a book that was published before 2000. I have a couple books on here that are older. A lot of them are relatively new, but obviously Little Women was published before 2000. I think The Little Friend was published in 2002. Jane Eyre was published 1840s or so, probably. So Jane Eyre, not The Little Friend, Little Women, Death of a Salesman, I think is from the 50s. (1949). I've been wanting to read this for a while, so I think I'm going to read Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller for the third book, by a book published before 2000. Okay, so for the third book, I feel like I should move back a little bit. For the fourth book, the being in the first sentence. So I'll probably try to go for the being the first word, but if it's not, at least just in the sentence. Okay, The Maidens. No. Oh, I do have a bookmark in here. Technically it is in the first sentence, has a colon, but it's in the first sentence. Oh wait, sir. There's a prologue in here, I think. Maybe not. No, there's a prologue. It's not in here. It's in Divine Rivals. I don't know if this is technically the start of the book, because this has like a poem that has the being the first word. It is also in the first sentence though, here. Well, maybe, is this a prologue too? I think this is a prologue, but that's fine. So, top contender right now, I think. Nightbane. It is in the first sentence, but I already have plenty that have it in the first sentence, and this is not, despite being on the top shelf, not my top priority to read for this prompt at least. There's prologue here. It is here. I do want to read this. I just got this yesterday from my sister-in-law, but I don't know if I want to read that yet. I have started Jane Eyre, but where's the first page? I forgot how much is here. Oh my gosh. That is not the first word here. Or first sentence. I guess I'll do love and other words last. I'll check this one and see. No, okay. So out of these ones, I think I will do lore for the word the being the first by Alexandra Bracken. I think I'll do this for the being in the first sentence, because the poem that it starts with has the as the first word, and then it is in the first sentence of like the actual story. So we will be reading lore, or at least attempting to. Okay, so that's 3 books down, or 4 books, 3 books in a play. So I will be going for book 5. Starts with L. So the title starting with L. So we have Love and Other Words. All right, so we have Love and Other Words and Little Women. I'm not sure, because I really want to start Little Women this month, or I want to read it this month. I do already have a classic though. I don't know. I've heard, because like I feel like I've heard so much about how many like book people on like TikTok and YouTube love and Other Words, and I just like, I feel like hearing it so much, it makes me not want to start it almost, because it's like I feel like I already know stuff about it. I mean, obviously I know Little Women. I haven't seen the movies, but I've watched the musical for it. I do really want to read this, but I think I might try to do Love and Other Words just to get it off my TBR, because I haven't had the physical copy that long, but it has been on my TBR for a while. So I will try to read that. I actually don't know if I've read a Christina Lauren book too, so I will read that for a book starting, like a book title starting with the letter L. So for I need to put Death of a Salesman on top because I keep not seeing it. I'll do 8 books because Death of a Salesman is only a short play. I think it's like maybe 100 to 200 pages long. So chose a rom-com, I think, for rom-com. Sorry, my cat is over there. I think Hello Stranger is technically one, and I don't know if The Do-Over is one. Oh, I forgot. I also have Done and Dusted on here. I don't know if Done and Dusted is technically like funny, but either way, I'll just do like one that's, okay, this sounds kind of comedic. There's a notorious bad boy, and you know, I feel like this just seems like rom-com-y vibes. So yeah, type A type woman and type B bad boy. Yeah, we'll go with this for rom-com. I think this will hopefully be it. I bought it because I heard people liked it and that it was short. So 6 books. I will do 2 more. Honestly, I might do 3 more because that book is also kind of short, but we'll see, because I probably will read other books besides these, but I want to at least try to get some of my physical TBR down. So the next one I chose is by a beloved author. So I really do like Christina and Becca Ritchie. I love Donna Torre. This book is like 550 pages, 555 if I remember right, and I do not want to continue it right now, especially with the vibe of these books. It just does not suit my fancy. I really want to read Addicted After All, but I don't know if I want to read this one right now. Oh, I forgot this is also like a romantic book. I don't know if I would consider it comedy though. book by a beloved author of my personal being. I do like Lynn Painter, but I'm already reading Betting on You right now. I don't think I want to read The Do-Over. I love Jane Austen. Oh, I forgot Ruta Zepetis. I have her on here. There is also Carrie Maniscalco, but like I loved the Stalking Jack the Ripper quartet. I don't know what the proper term is for 4 books, but that series and the novella, like I loved it. Audrey Rose and then Thomas Cresswell, I love. They're my favorite couple of all time ever written about. First book, my absolute favorite. Second book, good. After that, I did like Escaping from Houdini, so good, but like I got this series, the Kingdom of the Curse series, because I love her writing, I really do, but it's not my vibe. I'm not a big witchy, other realm type girl in this sense, but I did read the first 2 books. I liked the first book a lot. I thought that was kind of fun. I read the first page of this. I'd want to finish it because I hate not finishing things, and I did buy the next book because I'm still going to try to give it a chance. Probably will just end up reading all her work regardless. I don't know, because I really love her books. I'm going on a huge tangent. I don't really need to. With the vibes of everything I got, because it's kind of like fantasy lovey-dovey, I don't know if I want to continue going on that, because I could either read this or Northanger Abbey, or I could read one of Ruta Zepetis' books, which I haven't read one of her books since like 2020. I read Between the Shades of Grey, which probably one of my top 10 favorite books of all time. I think was what? Let me see. I don't know, because I don't remember what Northanger Abbey is about. This is kind of short, though. I didn't realize this edition is so short. Maybe I'll do Northanger Abbey. No. Now that I talked about this so much, I feel like I should read this. You know, we're just gonna go with Kingdom of the Feared. Even though this isn't my favorite series by her, I love Carrie Maniscalco, so I'll read that book. I guess the rant maybe paid off a little bit there. So, okay, so how many books do I have now? I have 7. I think I am gonna do 2 more because I'll do 9. It might be a little ambitious, but it's starting off the year right, you know, trying to read more. So I think I'm gonna do 9, so I'll do 2 more. Okay, memoir. Don't know if I spelled memoir right here. That looks wrong. Okay, so I do have 2 memoirs on here, if I remember right. I have Crying in H Mart, and then I have Educated. I think, are those the only 2? I have 3. I have Can You Ever Forgive Me by Lee Israel too. I know what this one's about. I kind of know what this one's about. I know what Educated's about, but since I just got this yesterday, I think I'm gonna read this. Since it just got on my TBR, I can try to just get it off really quick. So I think I'm gonna read Educated by Tara Westover. Yeah, I have not been saying the authors' names, but that's okay. So I will do, what, 1 more? I don't know, I feel like I should choose 2 more still. Just looking at the stack here makes me want to choose more. Okay, and then I have a pink cover. I chose 2 of my pink covers already. So I only have, I mean, this is technically not a pink cover. It is, but it isn't, because I have the special edition of the Do-Over. I found this at Barnes on my birthday. It's the only copy left, and so I thought it was fate. So there's the Do-Over, I guess, technically. I don't know if I really have. And then this is also, it's only pink spines. Like, it's not like the actual cover, because I already chose some. I don't know if I should do this one then. And then I only have books with pink spines. And like I said, I have quite a few, well, because this is a classic, technically. Because I have Death of a Salesman on here, and I have Educated. I don't know if I want so many, I don't know, Animal Farm might be good to read, especially with how everything's going right now. Because I don't know if I want to read the Do-Over. I think we're going to do Animal Farm. Because it's technically not a pink cover, but, I mean, there's pink on the cover and the spine, so yeah, I don't think any of these other books have pink covers. I think they're all, like, this has pink writing, but it's not really the cover, it's just the text. And like I said, I know this is like the only one that technically is like a pink cover, like the original version's a pink cover. I think I'm going to read Animal Farm though, by George Orwell, even though it's only the little bit of pink here and the spine. We're getting Animal Farm. We're doing Animal Farm by George Orwell because I want to, and it's my choice. So I'm gonna choose 1 more. So I guess we'll do 10 books this month is all I'll do. So a color being in the title. I actually don't know if I have one that has a color in the title. Oh no, I do. Okay, I guess we're doing another, might be doing another one that's short.
Yeah, the maiden sweater and those novels, my Jane Eyre, Pure and Nessie, The Fever King, Forgive the Dark House, Changes Foot, Anna Marie and the Fox, Sister Wants to Be Kind, Nature, The Broken Girls, Everything Begins, Save Hacienda, Vampire's Little North Day, Parents' Apartment, House of the Shadows, What Would You and Everything, Forgive Me, The After All, The Low Friend, Little Women, Lessons in Vengeance.
Before the Coffee Gets Cold, that's one that could be debatable because coffee is kind of like a color for like brown.
The beautiful ones are The Easy Salt to Receive, Only Having the Over.
We'll do a Clockwork Orange because this has orange. There's so many short ones, but you know, I don't want to put 11 books on my TBR because I want to have some freedom if I do finish those, because I'm a little scared that I might not finish them. So, but that'll be good because that way I can get some more books off my TBR. So for all the prompts published before the year 2000, the being in the first sentence, a rom-com, a book I've previously started, a book by an author I have not read before, a book that starts with the letter L, a book by a personal beloved author. The writing's fading on this one. A pink cover. Did a pink spine for that one. A color in the title, and then a memoir. And so for those prompts, we chose all of these. We chose Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess, Animal Farm by George Orwell, Educated by Tara Westover, Kingdom of the Feared by Carrie Maniscalco, Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I love the cover of that one. Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller, Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren, Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, By Any Other Name by Aaron Cotter, and then Lore by Alexandra Bracken. So this is my TBR for the month of January. So if there's any books you think I should read first in this pile, let me know in the comments if you liked it. I guess, well, like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. If not, that's okay too. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful holidays, and yeah, I hope we have a wonderful start to 2024. Thank you. Bye!